Is Speaker Clement a communist? Find out in today's edition of the COTH Report.
Welcome to the COTH Report for Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. I'm Felicity Hornblower.
And I'm Beatrix Boffin.
Reports arose yesterday evening of an attempt by Speaker Clement to seize all funds from both parties and transfer them into his own personal account. We caught up with him late last night to uncover the truth.
The executive boards did transfer the money to my account simply because advertisements are cheaper on the individual when they're coming from an individual bank account instead of a party's, because a party, I believe it costs $700 for a newspaper ad, whereas from a personal account it only costs $200.
Are you a communist?
No.
Are you a communist?
No.
Some speculated that these funds were to be used as a nest egg to start a casino for the COTH legislators. Clement denied these claims.
You did originally have plans to start a casino with said funds.
It was more of a hypothetical situation of wouldn't it be funny if, but this is more of a decision that isn't taken with wouldn't it be funny, more of a situation that we're taking seriously since I am the holder of both parties' money.
But Assemblyman Hinrichs said otherwise.
So I heard rumors that the funds were to be used to fund a casino. Was that correct?
Yes.
Though Clement insisted that all Assembly members were hunky-dory with the transfer, he seemed hesitant to disclose the exact amount of money he attempted to steal.
And so, can you do math?
I could, but if I'm wrong, then I'll look really stupid, so I'd rather not.
When we spoke with Clement, he was under the impression that these funds were already in the process of being transferred. However, this morning, Lieutenant Governor Anderson shocked the Speaker and the entire Assembly by stating that the transfer of funds from the Constitutionalist Party was not valid, as it was in violation of Article 4, Section B of the party rules and bylaws.
The governor had a lot to say to fellow constitutionalists, as well as to the patriots.
The Speaker didn't seem to react well to the pressure either, taking his anger out on the media and spiraling into a wave of depression.
Please stop. I'm gonna have a panic attack, and it's gonna be terrible, and it's gonna be, you're gonna have a death on the, you're gonna have to add another tick on the casualties of City on the Hill. Please stop.
He was, however, comforted by Party Leader Solier.
All this led to a hearing by the Rules Committee, during which Speaker Clement defended his actions, stating that they were not conflicting with the law stated in Section B.
His fellow conspirator, Assemblywoman Shoemate, seemed to think that the illegal transfer of party funds was a laughing matter.
In fact, as more information is being uncovered, it appears that Assemblywoman Shoemate is the true mastermind behind the entire operation.
I am the chairman of the Patriot Executive Board. Therefore, I will be the face of this embezzlement, I assume.
So you do believe it is embezzlement?
Assumed embezzlement.
Both Shoemate and Assemblyman Dufort seemed to be trying to shift the blame, insinuating that both members of the Constitutionalist Party Executive Board, as well as Party Leader Brinkman, were directly involved.
And he was there at the meeting where they actually signed the transfer of funds.
However, it was soon revealed that the Assembly members responsible for involving the Constitutionalists in the transfer were Dufort and Shoemate themselves.
I believe it was me.
You believe it was you? Is there a possibility that it wasn't you?
Did we go together?
It could have been 2 of us. It could have been 3 of us. Or 4.
Despite the Patriots' selfish pleas to disregard the law, the Rules Committee stood by their declaration, and the Constitutionalist funds were transferred back into the original account. Most Constitutionalists had no idea about the transfer of funds until the morning announcement that it did not go through.
Did a meeting with our team. They just created this vote without talking to anyone and then transferred all of our money to the wrong side and thought that would be a good idea.
And Executive Chair Abbey denied having anything to do with it.
It did seem that there was a small group of conspirators within the party, including Executive Board members Hinrichs, Lang, and Evans. Once their true identities were revealed, their fellow Constitutionalists voted to remove them from office, replacing them with Assembly members S. Dufort, Stoddle, and Lopez.
When asked if they regretted their actions, the former board members were anything but apologetic. Do you regret your actions after this all fallen through?
No.
But are the executive board members really the only ones to blame in this matter? As lead conspirator Chairwoman Shoemate stated earlier, Constitutionalist Party leader John Brinkman seems to have played a role as well.
One cannot deny that Brinkman has been suspiciously close with Shoemate throughout the past week. When asked about possible collusion with Shoemate, Brinkman denied the claims.
No, I believe those are false.
Despite their attempts to frame one another, neither can deny the fact that they were spotted in some compromising situations earlier. One of our informants also stated that Shoemate and Brinkman were seen colluding over the Constitutionalist Party executive board replacements, referring to them as, quote, our new people, unquote.
Thank you for tuning in to today's edition of the COTH Report.
Your unbiased news source.